Hi, I'm Possum. So we're playing Disco Elysium today. I don't know anything about this game except for that all the Tumblr girlies love it a lot. I've heard it's pretty communist, and I saw that one TikTok, I guess, of the dude animating the fucking models to like dance like that other guy in the other TikTok. It's so vague. None of you gonna know what I'm talking about unless you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yay!
But that's all I know. And so we're just gonna fucking go into it with a new game. Whoa! Things to look at. My God, he's so cunty. Thinker, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. Sensitive, very psychological, a magnetic personality, but unstable.
So bad.
I begin to lose his mind.
The
Hard to
point
type.
is that you're not physically adept.
Extremely physical. Interact with the world through his body,
I've
gets
tried
things
to
done.
play it 3 times. I've gotten past day 3 0 times.
I mean, the best I've ever done was with the sensitive, but that's also because I got the ending I apparently got a really rare ending the first time that I won't spoil by having a high inland empire, but.
Oh god, there's so much happening. Okay. I'm inclined to just create my own character and just fuck this up as hard as I possibly can.
That's what I did best, was when I created my character.
Terrible physique. You know what? Let's do... I'm gonna do a little bit good intellect. My psyche is just doing so bad.
True, for our dear protag. There's nothing good hanging out up there.
Let's do average. Average psyche, weak physique. Jesus Christ. This is spicy ginger beer.
That's how I like it. Burn my lips spicy. Ginger beer.
Mm.
I'm wearing a little demon.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? This seems alright. Just doing so bad mentally. And okay athleticism. Pretty smart. I feel like that's just a good analog to where I'm at. Alright. Next.
Oh yeah, you're picking a signature skill.
Signature skill. Logic. Oh god, the art is so fucking cool though. This is so sick. This game is so cool to look at.
So you can you should be able to select each one of them and read what they do, but you picked how many points you can eventually invest into each of these skills.
Oh, gotcha. Fuck. What is this one? Understand pop culture. No, thank you. Charm men and women. Play the puppet master. Manipulation is cool. Understand others. Work your mirror neurons. I'm gonna do all that. Can I only choose one out of all of these?
You're gonna choose a signature skill that you get a bonus point into immediately, I believe. Does the signature skill do anything else besides you get an extra point in it permanently? I don't remember either. I mean, it's like your tag skill. You get one tag skill, similar to fucking New Vegas.
I love tagging my skills. I don't know what any of this fucking means. Call on your knowledge. Produce fascinating trivia. I'm so autistic. This is just me.
Conceptualization.
Do, you know what? Yeah, we're doing this. I'm a fucking artsy bitch. Oh, I can choose more than one. Okay. Specialization. Empathy. Can Wait, can I do more than one?
No.
No, just... Okay, confirm. It's hard to not see art in the world. Especially when you're bad at being alive. Furies are at home in the mirror is their address. Even the clearest water deep enough to drown in. I fucked up reading that because I started late.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness.
Of course you're fucking British.
Your conscious ferments in it.
French.
You're like
No
French.
larger than a single grain of malt.
It's very
You don't have to do anything anymore.
Whatever voice is in my head right now is extremely British.
Well, it's a reptile. So.
Oh!
It's your ancient reptilian brain.
I like that kinda.
Ever.
Oh no. Oh, ever. Fuck.
Never, ever.
I feel like I read a comic book about this one time. Read Prokaryote Season by Leo Fox. It's very good.
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Okay, evil Austin Powers. I guess I'll just keep on
An
non-existent.
inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Hello?
No, ex-wife.
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
I love whatever they're doing to the voice of whoever narrated this paragraph. It's fantastic. I do want to know about the X something, actually.
Ex-love, ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
No, I do want to get up there. Getting off. To pain and burning light and wanting things to people who don't want to give them to me. Somehow I feel like that's on purpose. But also now that I read L on Z, I'm just kind of like,
Do you really?
I could just play this as
The Doctor.
the Doctor, especially Tennant. I mean, it's kind of the build that I gave him. Of just like seeing art and everything in the world. That's like a thing. Extremely intelligent, average, like physical guy, but brain bad.
True. Well,
We just watched. The three of us just watched the first of the 4 specials that David Tennant came back for like the 3rd time to being the Doctor. It's great. And you remember why I loved that show in the first place?
yeah, especially the trans bit. Getting to be included in Doctor Who was pretty cool, actually.
Russell T Davies is the best Doctor Who writer. And I'm glad I got to play a bit more with Tennant's Doctor before throwing us a new face. I'm so fucking excited. Alright, I guess I should play the fucking video game, though. Italian Blade. Do you really? If you're gonna watch this and not expect some sort of autistic and or ADHD tangent, that's not going to happen.
It is
Not
going
sorry.
To happen. It isn't not going to happen.
It's going to happen. I mean, the autism's going to happen.
Yay!
Want to go off now? Do you really? Of course, I do. Let me
You
off.
wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating?
Ah, food
Poured
metaphor.
so much on yourself. Got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
We did. The chef always gets carried away.
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
I don't care. I'm an idiot, a brave idiot.
Yes, your one disco mother.
Oh, they almost said the thing.
There will be plenty more disco.
There's
don't
this
worry.
giant ball there. And evil apes.
I love balls.
And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball.
I love balls.
You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
Well, I love this already.
Yeah.
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large. Infinitesimally small.
This duking it out I keep hearing about. What's that?
Vying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
I mean, I don't have to. And I'm inclined not to trust you, limbic system. If that's even your real name.
Yes,
No,
it
it's very much
is.
your limbic system.
And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
It's my own limbic system? Well, that won't stop me because I don't know what that is.
You lost.
The sound outside, you recognize it. It's a Caprice Canena motor carriage.
Identifying cars and trauma. Me too, dude. Listen, I was drunk for 12 hours on my birthday, and I was hungover for another, like, 24. Right after that, it was great. This is how I woke up. I'm sorry, hello? Hi, ready, Katari? Thank you for following.
Following without watching?
I don't understand. It says there's no viewers. How many viewers are out there right now? Oh, now the game's telling me to do stuff? No, I'm marveling at the wonder of the Twitch system. I've never used the Twitch before. I don't understand. Alright, cool. Movement with
And I bel-
arrow keys. Tab. I can look at shit. Oh god, okay. Give me my pants first, I guess. Can I? Yeah. -1 to savoir faire. +1 to electrochemistry. I didn't. Oh, but
You
they're
can
bell bottomed. What do you mean it's -2 to flare?
And then click the little bubble that's popping there to.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Yay, the door. I wish I knew what the door was, because all I see is a door, and it seems that the jam has been fucking just busted in. If I had to guess, it had to have been busted in from the side that it was busted in from.
Damn, you can tell that's what it is because that's how they're. That's how many. That's where the door fell.
I'm gonna try that one more time.
No. No, I don't.
Disco ass blazer. Fuck, this dude dresses how I dress. God damn it. Oh, I didn't put on another shirt under the. That's alright. You know what? We're doing this. We're committing to it. I'm looking at this guy's, or at least what I can kind of make out from this guy's face, and he feels like the kind of guy who would wear a blazer with no shirt underneath.
That's true.
There's like some patches on the back. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Can I alcohol? I'm going to hair the dog this guy right now. He fucking needs it. Magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Fuck! Not for me, it's not. Love alcoholic ASMR.
Slorp.
Me going to the AA meeting for my alcoholic ASMR.
No.
Look at this fucking
The
window.
window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
I'm seeing glass on the floor. It looks like it was broken in from the outside. Also, I guess I kind of know that like this guy's kind of a cop. I don't know. Oh, fuck! That's cool fucking design. This here. I guess I can use the mouse to demonstrate. This whole thing is tape. It's magnetic tape that is used to record audio.
And that's why you hear that noise every time it spins up a conversation, is because it's tape. Yeah.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Windows stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. Visual calculus is 9. Okay.
So you have an 83% chance of passing it.
Of assessing that the window is broken.
Of assessing how the window is broken.
The shards face outward. Whatever
Oh.
broke this window came from the inside.
I fucked it up. My call in real life was bad. I'm not seeing any blood on my guy. I'm not.
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
It will all be
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Wait, what am I doing? Okay, I was doing something else with my brain while that thing was talking about the thing. About the thing. Well, it is more likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Why does he sound like Batman?
I'm trying to do a gruff voice because that was the voice that the voice was doing.
True.
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. Like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which,
No, I wanted to
coincidentally,
figure that
is
out.
missing its friend. Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
Maybe it wasn't me. I feel like there's not a lot of the stuff.
You mean
There's not a lot of
someone
evidence
else
that it
took
was
your
you,
shoe off and smashed the window
person
with
who
it?
seemed to have a bit of a bender last night.
I'm saying. I don't know what I'm saying.
What?
Do you want me to move?
No.
Okay, you're just watching.
This
Would you
person
like
also
a
forced
chair?
the drinks on you.
This person also forced the drinks on you. I should go get that
Cold
shoe.
wind gushes in. Your toes curl up
Tasking.
from the cold.
Find your other shoe.
Alright, I'm gonna do that after I look at the fucking shit. Oh, the door was broken in from this side. I'm so good at looking at things, I forgot that there was a door here. Hold on, I'm gonna go look at the fucking... What the hell is in the bathtub? Can I turn this off, actually, in fact?
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
I can't turn it off, it seems. Fierce discharge of masculine energy. Hey, women can be toxic assholes too.
Hot water sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror.
Despite what many people
You
on the
cannot see
internet will tell
yourself,
you, this character
Just the outline of a
in
man.
this particular iteration of the game isn't a woman.
I don't know. He kind of looks like my girlfriend. It's the sideburns. It's the sideburns.
You don't know what he
Just
looks like yet.
Outline of a man. Continue.
Suddenly,
Just a
you
blur
realize
now.
you have no memory
That's
of
what you
the
look
face
like
that
to
awaits
yourself.
you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Oh yeah, that's your character portrait in the bottom left.
Oh, down there? Oh, dude, that doesn't look like my girlfriend at all.
Well, it's not very clear yet. It's just kind of your idea of what you look like.
Oh, how... Am I able to keep that the entire game?
Don't.
I don't know if you don't.
Can I have no perception of myself as anything other than an amorphous blob?
Well,
Devoid of gender or defining trait?
you can back off right now if you want.
Just try. Do whatever you
Am
want.
I able to know others if I don't know myself? Let's find out. See bottles in the bathtub. Wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs. Sick. Man, if I was drinking liqueurs. Okay. I also heard that you're able to, like, hang yourself by trying to get the tie off of the fucking fan.
Just try to get the tie.
I'm
Just
not
do
gonna
it.
do that.
No, the tie's like one of the best items in the fucking game, though, is the thing about the tie.
Am I able to do that?
You have to pass a check that will make you roll some dice the way it did.
Do whatever you want. Be the biggest piece of shit in the universe. Whatever you fucking do.
It would be a shame if you didn't have the tie, though.
Why would it be a shame if you didn't have the tie?
The tie talks to you.
I'm sorry, what?
The tie talks to you. Pick up the tie.
I'm not picking up the tie!
Pick up the fucking tie.
Toward the tape where the song was played. That's a huge amount of tape.
It's a very big.
Still on, rolling empty. Can I grab my other shoe? My one shoe?
But you
Green
can't
shoe.
wear it yet.
Left foot. No, I'm wearing it.
Oh, okay.
I'm absolutely wearing the one shoe.
Yay! I wish that I could tell you what this dude's name is because I want to say
Oh,
I
I
want to
can't.
chastise the dude,
So
but I
drunk.
can't say his name yet. You're drunk? Oh,
I am in the character.
okay.
When I am drunk, I will use my words of
Yeah?
Yeah.
I am so shut. Everyone shut up. Why is he so cunty though? Look at that stance. Can I say that on your Twitch stream?
Yeah, I.
As long as you don't get naked, you can pretty much do whatever.
Yeah, I mean, the stream's marked as like 18 plus. I'm pretty sure, or I think it'll be fine.
Wait, what? There's a little pop-up. What the fuck was the pop-up?
If you walk, oh,
Zone control, 0% black ice warning.
that's the radio.
Oh, a radio. Oh, this radio.
Yeah. If you walk.
Oh, look at the calendar. Calendar says it's March. The year is 51. I see that we are a big fan of The Shining in this hotel by the patterns all over the place. Why chevrons though? These are lovely. I do like this. I will be commenting on the interior design of the spaces that I'm in. Something on the table. Yeah, go fucking get it, boy. Come on. Can I see something on the table? No, you just made an observation. There's something on the table. Oh, there it is. Money. I have. For real.
40.4
Oh,
reals.
it's Russian. I think. I don't know. I don't know what currency real is.
Real.
Low morale, put points into volition. Oh, I am so fucking. Give me my shoe. Snakeskin shoes. God, this guy's a fucking dick. Gust of briny wind washes over you.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin
Discriminately snakeskin.
reunited on your feet. Like two baby crocodiles.
Like two baby crocodiles. But there's snakes. Okay. All right. I'm wondering how well they
Good.
fit.
They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now.
At least you wear
Truth be
shoes that
told.
fit. At least, okay. I have a little bit of a story time with Possum. For the longest time, I was skateboarding with shoes and just wearing shoes that were a size and a half too large for me.
How did you not? Did your feet get smaller after you started HRT and you didn't know?
My feet shrunk after starting HRT, and I didn't know. And when I was like 21 or whatever, I was wearing like size 12 shoes. And my toes were where they should be. But now that I'm 27, well, not 27. I'm not going to tell you what age I am. Fuck you. But it's not 27. Now that I'm significantly older, I'm wearing like a 10.5 size shoe.
Damn.
It's
Damn.
very strange.
And yet, you can wear my 12s.
I can wear your 12s. Doesn't make any fucking sense.
I mean,
But I do know the feeling of having shoes be the only good thing that you feel like having. There's a person down there having a time. I'm gonna go say hi. This isn't gonna go badly. Let me talk to this person actually. The way I just saunter
Hello,
up.
officer.
Officer? My cop?
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Disco dancer. We're very much in.
Her eyes are
70s.
brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
Orange. More than 28. That's how old I'm not.
nice save.
My military officer. This is what a cop should do when talking with anybody. And I'm curious about.
No. Because you're a police officer, sir. I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time. You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
I'm telling the stranger that I have no memory of
Couldn't
myself.
say. In truth, so far,
It won't be the first time
mostly
you'll be with somebody
drinking.
in this game.
Who in the right mind let me be an officer of the law? Try the expression on her, let you know what I'm saying. Low.
Oh, also, this is a red check. It cannot be retried. You get one chance. If there are white checks and red checks, but
I wonder if it in my thing, if I let someone know that I don't know anything about myself, I feel like that's a good thing. And I'm a person who wants to help, and in turn wants others to help me when I need it, I guess.
yeah.
I don't know. Whenever I do a first playthrough of like an RPG, I always play it the way that like I would play it. Like I just build myself. I'm like, I'm gonna interact with this world as like I would interact with it if I was there. And then second playthrough, I'm just like, I'm gonna kill everybody. I'm gonna be the biggest dick on the planet. But first, I want to like know how the world works.
Well, I have good news about the way that you can build characters in this game, but do
Could
what you
it be
think you
because
do.
of the drinking?
I should get going now.
Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
As they shouldn't. I'm pointing at the screen, which means that I'm pointing towards you, the audience, but you don't know that because you can't see me.
Something
The
stirs in
day
you as
I
she's about to
stream
go.
a video on,
Call it an
I
instinct, a
don't wanna do
need,
that.
the need to ask
I really
questions.
don't wanna do
It's
that.
like you've said the words a million times before.
Something stirs in you just about to go. Call it an instinct, a need, the need to ask questions. I'm calling it curiosity.
She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Before we go, I have some questions. Well, what if I don't? What if I just want to process all this?
Yes.
I think the top thing to be in this game is curious.
I mean, I know what they should have against the police here. I don't know if the character knows what they don't have against the police here because he's the fucking cop. He's a pig. I'm gonna start.
You're in a hostel, sir. We are in Revachol.
That
Revachol.
I don't know. I'm not gonna ascribe a specific kind of place to that language.
French.
Revachol is the disgraced
It's
former
French.
capital of the world, divided into zones of control under
Oh.
foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world revolution,
Oh, I
she is
see.
central to our moment in time.
Okay. All right. Okay. Zones of control under foreign occupation have a century after a failed world revolution. Huh.
So here's the thing about playing this game the way you would, is the more thoughts that you pick in a particular vein, the more likely it is that different ideologies are going to kind of reveal themselves to you in your head.
This very much screams to me post-war Germany.
Also, that I would say that
I mean,
framing
if he's a fucking cop in post-war Germany, then there has to be like some sort of sympathy for the way that government was structured. Disgraced former capital. I mean, if this is written from someone who was a fucking Nazi, Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. West Germany for the fucking Allied interests, and East Germany for fucking Russia after the Second World Revolution. If you're gonna like try and frame the shit after,
it's spoilers. It's a communist revolution that failed.
you should have just let me figure that out.
You were gonna assume that this is fascist, but they're gonna tell you very soon.
Well,
that's what
the
it
fucking
is.
I'm you know what, I'm not gonna say the take that's gonna get me yelled at online.
You.
I do love that their idle animations just very so subtly, so I know that this is like happening in real time, that I'm like having this discussion with all of my alters. Which is
I mean, that's
you
also
and Trash Panda.
and also the rest of the game is the fucking facets of your personality.
Trash cat? Trash Panda?
Trash Panda. You're a trash cat
Panda.
because you're.
I'm a
awesome.
trash cat. Are you a trash bird?
Yeah.
Yay!
They're all trash animals.
I love being garbage and refuse.
I'm pretty sure I at least tried to upload the little emotes I made of like Possum and Trash Panda and Magpie and as Twitch emotes, but I can't remember.
Control to our moment in time. How about you tell me something else
Yeah.
instead? It's okay. It's a failed communist state, so should still fucking hate the police.
It's 51.
I'm gonna say it's 19 fucking something.
The current century? Centuries don't have numbers. They have names. And this is the current one.
Fantastic.
Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir. Yeah? There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music. I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here. Yeah? Glad to have been of assistance.
Thank you. It's orange disco dancer. Clashy. Then he has he's in here. Yay! Thank
You
you.
should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray. light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it.
Why is there not a fucking... Yes, the answer is yes. Why? Just give me yes.
The living shit. Your mesolimbic reward
Ask him,
pathway
smoker,
does not
'cause you
mince
don't know what
words.
you are right now.
It wants smokes.
Yeah, but like smoking is a behavior and not a noun.
Is that a behavior you have? Is that a adjective you've ascribed to yourself when in your life because of who you are that you can't remember?
I'm just saying that... Is that something that matters to the...
Who
We
knows
could-
what you are?
We're gonna run around
A
this
monster,
so many
a
fucking times.
murderer, the gnome of Jeroma. You feel like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stub.
I don't know if
Still
juicy
smoking
is the word I would use for a
deliciously.
cigarette. For a cigar, maybe. But juicy is not a word that I would use for something that is thinner than my pinky nail. She broke out the filter. I can't smoke that. Shut up. Dude, you're wearing a blazer with no shirt.
How very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack. Strike that. A carton. Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied.
I should
Then
not
smoke them
Not
all.
do that.
do that, actually.
Good. They'll make you stronger and better. You're too old to be cool now. But find cigarettes.
That's not
Smoke
true.
them. Blam. Instantly a cool renegade man.
You're
A
never
mystical
too old to be
red
cool.
dragon
This is
with
true.
smoke
The fucking-
rising from his nostrils.
The guys from the Melvins who are still doing that shit, despite like graying like crazy, they could all get it. The lead singer of DFMK, I could fucking get it.
You wanna fuck that
I
up,
like
man?
older men.
Plus, smoking them gives massive bonuses.
Massive bonuses. God, I hope it's no health affectations in my later years. Auto savings.
Health effects.
Listen.
An affectation is something that.
Yeah,
you...
I love my health. I love being healthy.
No, that's still not what an affectation is.
Wait, well, what's an
That's
affectation?
affection.
What's an affectation then?
Uh,
Oh, the way that you like affect something like an affectation.
no,
in
if
the
you have an
voice.
affectation, it's like you would putting on an accent or like speaking in a
Yeah, any kind of thing with your behavior that is just kind of you.
I don't know about y'all, but I think it's healthy to talk like a faggot.
Okay.
I didn't save it. That was bad.
Okay, it's less talking abnormal. Well, it's less talking against the norm and more in general, and more talking against how you normally speak.
I learn a lot of my words just through reading and not through actually learning what they mean.
Yeah, me too.
And that's gotten me into trouble. Weekend editions, Typical newspaper. Trump Le Monde. No, I don't like it. Not a fan. Can I go down the stairs? I have to click on the stairs to go down the stairs. Oh my god, it's a guy! God, this place looks like shit. I want to live here so badly. Look at that, they even got like a makeshift stage and everything.
I have great news about a makeshift stage.
This is where the lyrics would be. Yay! The karaoke might just waiting for someone to sing into it. Is it waiting for me to sing into it right now? Good thing there's a bar over here.
There isn't. What's that thought?
Excuse me with static.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul's cubic content is obscured by the
Of course,
hangover.
At this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard. through a PA system, by other people.
I'm gonna finish that thought for now. I will come back to it. I'm gonna leave. I know when I'm not wanted, but I'm gonna read all this bullshit. Only the word Monday is written on it. Can I get one order of Monday, please? A woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today starts in a man's handwriting. How the fuck do I know that? Trouble is rising to the surface. Soft purr of electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. Doors bolted. Simon's kitchen reserved for personnel until 1300. That's a time.
That's 1 p.m. You knew that.
Mess hall reserved for union members. Doors open at 1600. Good for them. It fucking better be. Our pinball machine is unplugged. No, not the pinball.
Hello, sweetie.
The cryptozoologist's wife? Fuck yeah. Lena, I already love you.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
She's already kind to a person who's been a real shithead. Seems. This guy? You talking about
Kim!
this fella?
Yeah, that's Kim!
A bespectacled man in an
Everyone's
orange
gay
bomber jacket
lover.
is
Kim
tapping his
Fitzgerald.
foot on the floor.
Gay dad.
Looks like
Gay
he's waiting for
something.
someone.
The thing about Kim.
You.
He's
There's
waiting
many
for
things
someone.
about Kim.
Me!
As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting.
I'm gonna shake his hand.
Hello. I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Invent a name for myself, which is the high. It cannot be retried if I fail making up a name for myself for whoever I think this fucking guy is.
True. I mean...
I'm gonna be honest.
Okay then.
The first of many times Kim is like,
I said I don't really know my name.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
Ah. I trust you that you've been trying to talk to me, but unfortunately I don't know who me is. So I'm just going to be like, no, I haven't. No, I
Then
haven't.
we should ask him for a rundown of the area. Get me up to speed. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes,
the
the
police.
police. Yes, the police. I'm aware I'm a policeman. This would be the funniest answer,
then do that.
but
Then do that one.
that's not the answer that I would pick.
Okay, then do the answer you would pick.
I mean, if there's a way to like redirect the conversation, I have to be like, yes, the police. I'm aware I'm a policeman.
I think that well, it's the
This interviews, I haven't done fucking jack shit, my dude.
Okay. We'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
We gotta look at dead
Have you
people.
removed the dead body from the tree?
From the tree. Look, man. You know, yeah. No.
So, the body is
the
still
body
in the
is
tree.
still in the tree.
Oh,
This is the first
no.
time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice.
It's
It is obvious
obvious.
he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
I also would prefer for the body to not be in the tree.
Getting that body out of that tree is going to be an ordeal.
I would prefer to not be doing what I'm doing.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should
Hanging
go
for
there
a week.
as soon as we are done talking to the owner. I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now.
Cheers to
But I
that.
have seen officers go through worse. Much worse.
I just go through worst must worst. Dude, I was hanging on the precipice of death. I was a single-celled organism in the blackened void where my fucking brain was like, dude, we're gonna spend eternity here forever. What do you mean much worse?
You were gonna spend eternity
If
there
you need
forever?
something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said,
How's the
the
JMO?
dead body should be our #1 concern.
I think the best way to play this game is to be as drunk as the character is what I am discerning so far.
Can't really argue with you on that one.
There's a general store nearby, but as I said, the buy should be #1 concern. Let's get going then.
After you, officer.
Interview cafeteria manager. Inspect victim's body.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
Wait, should I have a badge or something? I don't. What voice do I want to give this person who is inherently unknowable? Do you think we'll get fucked over by Disney if I try and do a Mickey Mouse voice? Wait, shouldn't I have a badge or something? No,
Horrible,
bad,
awful.
horrible. Not happening. Hello, single viewer. I hope that you're enjoying this shit show so far.
I'm enjoying the shit show, and that's what I care about.
I am also enjoying the shit show. I
You
haven't
mean
checked
you
my
don't
pockets.
have a badge?
It wasn't on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
The amount of patience that Kim has for me should not be understated. I probably owe this man my life because of this is how he's taking care of me at this point. This is not the first time that he's had to take care of my fucking sorry ass.
This is the first time he's met you.
What?
Yep.
Dude!
Remember
This
that
is the best
Esprit
guy ever.
Remember that Esprit Decor that you were like, oh no, fuck camaraderie between cops?
Yeah.
His stats very high. There will be a moment pretty soon
He's
where
so
you'll-
nice.
Yeah, now you understand why everyone's in love with him / wants him to be their dad.
But he's also a cop.
You're a cop. The fucking face you're making.
That was the same exact face that Brennan Lee Mulligan made when when Allie answered the fucking questions. Like, I'd like to answer the question. I think Brennan can hit the gong the loudest, and he's just like, wait. Just made that exact same fucking face.
I think
Let's go find a body! Yay! I'll have to maneuver my body to find a different other body. Please tell me, is there no alcohol here? Alright, I guess I'm just gonna go.
You also
This
I
is the
will
bartender. Or the manager.
Say, you can ask him if he's the bartender and see how he reacts to that
The
question.
man with the unimpressive beard notices you
Unimpressive beard, that's so
approaching. He
mean.
drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the loop.
Mr. Gart,
He's a little
right?
bit of a creep, is the thing about Gart, but it's okay.
Sunglasses.
You run this place.
Yes.
He responds tersely. Oh, I didn't ask him if he was the bartender earlier. But now I know.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
He looks to you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. I am the harbinger of ruin. I am actually currently in between names.
Fantastic.
It's like when you've left your band, we haven't decided on a solo artist name yet. God damn, I'm coming from like leaving my solo artist project and trying to decide on a band name.
Yeah.
Kim is about to say something. I'm gonna let
Right.
Kim
Now,
take the lead
I
on
know
this
it
one.
took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
Get him, Kim.
No,
Call
I
her
only
out.
just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
On account of the dead
Do
body.
you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Looks behind a pile of coasters. Finds a slip of paper and hands it to the lieutenant.
Fucking Kuno!
Hi, it's Kuno!
Kuno's got this.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth.
Shit's fucking...
You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
Legendary. Low. I'm just gonna...
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
Do you wanna...
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Yeah, dude, shit sucks.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
Thank you.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
Yeah.
If you can handle the headache, some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor. I can't handle the headache.
It's more likely he can handle the smell, unlike you.
There is Frit nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't,
He points to the greenhouse.
there's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Pretty clear. Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57.
This car looks cool as fuck. It's a green button labeled prime line, girls like a feline eye, then you hear something.
The soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
Oh, delightful.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
No?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
Hi, Alice. I'm running through the script in my head a bajillion
This
times.
is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Just a second, officer.
She puts you on hold, the static crackling softly like a bonfire. After a while, you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His rattly voice is oddly familiar.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
Look at that fucking microphone.
The man
Sick.
uses relay code. You got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
10-4!
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over.
Blech.
10-18, state your message, sir. 10-9, over.
You put my badge missing. My badge I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
the only reason that I know about 10-4 is from fucking Letterkenny.
Is it him?
That's nice.
What does he want?
Is it him? God, I'm a fucking asshole.
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it. He what? He lost his badge?
I'm just gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna.
Who lost his badge?
No, everyone's talking shit.
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
Dick Mullen?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Wait, is that the fucking voice of Choose Goose? It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity. He says, fighting off laughter.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
No, fuck you, authority.
Oh, goddammit. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Dicked for it? What verbiage does that mean?
Satellite Officer Vikmar is wondering if you might be joking. 10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge.
In pursuit of my misplaced badge, like I'm chasing it through a fucking crevasse.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
Chester McLean?
What's going on?
No, stop talking shit!
Super Cop here lost his badge.
Super Cop, stop!
He lost his what now?
Okay, now you're a fucking idiot.
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge. 10-9, come again. I didn't
Enough of
get
this
that.
now.
Over.
I have other things to discuss. 10-9, come again. I didn't get that over. The animated conversation in the back is making it difficult for him to hear you.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Oh, well, that's just fucking mean.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun too.
The room roars with laughter.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too.
Don't be fucking accessory to this.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
I don't have my gun.
No. It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Medium, even 58%.
Do it.
Is better than 50.
Do it.
Lying over the phone, it's easy. Just say it like it's the truth. And then it becomes it.
Now, of course I didn't lose my gun.
He says he didn't. Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. I don't even want to imagine the poor prick who has to relay that kind of news to the captain. Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it, and fast. We can't have some gangbanger running around with
It's
it.
just fucking not
We're
so
all glad
nice.
to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. You need further assistance? Over.
I actually have lost my gun too. I am in dire need of financial assistance. I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm just not gonna. I'm not gonna play the place that I've trashed. With what I assume to be a suicide attempt.
Yeah.
Because that seems like they should really be coming from a very understanding place in that regard.
They're a bunch of very macho cops. You are correct. In fact, they
If
are all very concerned about you. They're just all too macho to fucking say anything.
I'll find my gun. If I don't, I'll find somebody else's gun. I'm just gonna give them an old 1010. That's all they need to know.
Yeah.
I'll find my gun before they see them again, and then nobody has to know that I'm a fucking useless piece of shit.
Yeah.
Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
I'm gonna tap on the fuel preheater gauge because I have to stim on account of the
As you
tism.
tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat
Wait, is the
button.
car talking to me?
It won't start without the ignition key.
you're getting
Translation.
sort of.
We're not going anywhere right now. Alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC.
I'm gonna close the door.
Pull. Nah, it'll tell you. It'll tell you. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I appreciate
Sorry for backseat gaming.
I appreciate that you're trying to help, but I need to stumble through this
Yeah, I need to let you.
in my drunken stupor on my own. All right. I'm going to get over to this other fucking door and then immediately
Just to the right. Up. Oh wait, can you? Yeah.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
main hall building A. Oh my god, there's so much.
Silly.
Thank you. There's so much fucking shit. Ice City?
Push him. Push all of them.
Oh, I should do all of it. Empty car. I'm gonna do the.
This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card.
Nothing
happens when you try to ring it.
Fuck!
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
Let's do the main hall building A.
An off-key melody starts playing after you ring the doorbell.
God, that's fucking
Then
awful.
A woman picks up the receiver.
Continue.
Please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games.
Sorry, I was just trying random doorbells. Didn't have anything important. This is the police.
Oh, I'm sorry, officer. I thought you were...
A child! There's a spout of static that overrides her words.
But the doorbell is broken, and the bookstore shouldn't even be on the list anymore. So I can't help you. Please don't call here again. Thanks.
What do you mean you can't? Fucking.
A single beep indicates that the line has gone dead.
Let's do Andrew Landrew Hair
You
SCA.
ring the doorbell, but what an
No one
ominous name
answers.
for a hair salon. Doesn't bode well for anyone's hair.
What do you mean? That sounds awesome. But I am being a fucking pretentious prick when I make that characterization. Artimitips boxing for young athletes and
All
gym.
you hear is static, but no one answers the call.
24-hour window.
You ring the doorbell, but nothing happens.
God damn it! I'm a fashion interior.
You wait for a minute or two, but all you get from the call box is silence.
Fuck.
Looks like someone has melted half the plastic off with a lighter. The doorbell doesn't work anymore.
No, Slipstream SCA.
You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds as if someone has picked up the receiver, but isn't saying anything.
Hang
You
up the
press
call.
the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box.
Fortress
read,
Accident SCA.
Silence. No one's home at Fortress Accident.
Revachol Ice City.
Silence. No one answers the doorbell.
Main hall building B whirling in rags.
Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell. They don't want to talk to you.
How do they know it's me? It's the pinball.
Silence. No one answers your call.
But the pinball machine in whirling in rags is fucking broken.
You hear static from
Hello, is anyone there?
Hello, this is Transcendent Electric.
Yeah, was that hard to watch for you?
No. This conversation with Tricentennial Electrics.
Crackling and fragile to the static is a woman's voice. I'm gonna continue.
Have you come to place an order?
An order? Am I getting food? I am hungry. On account of the alcohol that I've been
She
drinking.
sounds almost antique, as if her voice was being played off an old wax cylinder.
That's
A
awesome.
receiver must not be working properly.
I'm sorry, I'm just admiring the art again of conceptualization.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Well, I thought this was calling strip stream SCA. Can you let me inside the building, please?
My God.
Hello? Why is there a delay on your fucking voice? You
The
don't sound...
lieutenant exchanges a look with you.
Sorry?
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice here.
I don't like this. I have to say, I don't like the way that your voice sounds
Keep going.
in this situation.
It's a woman, and she knows you. Your heart beats faster. Who cares that you don't remember her? Just go along with it.
I don't like this one, which says KHM, or come. No, I'm gonna say KHM, stand up straighter. Yeah, it's me. Here I am again, crawling back into your life. You know what? I've decided he's a frat bro. That's the voice that I'm gonna use for him from now on.
Who's a frat bro? Our POV character.
Our guy.
Whose name we don't know
Chicken
yet.
nugget. I'm not gonna eat any because that's gonna sound horrible on the microphone.
Chicken for cat, cat chicken for cat.
Go, goodbye. Move.
Do we know each other?
Elsewhere.
Who are you? Where are you?
Michelle, just please.
Everyone keeps calling me different names. Michelle is a wonderful name. That's so gender.
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
I thought you didn't care. What's going on? What did I do?
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
Oh my god, is it me? Am I talking to myself? Because I'm secretly transgender.
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
In gender.
It's so nice.
Oh.
It's so nice to be able to finally forget.
I'm just gonna keep going on this rabbit hole. Kim can just wait here politely while I figure out my trauma.
She sounds like she's about to cry.
Hello?
She doesn't answer.
You still there?
Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay.
Hello? I thought I was calling a fucking place in this building.
Another seagull passes by. It's getting cold standing here, staring at the silent call box.
Continue.
I don't know what happened either. We should probably stop playing with this thing.
Oh, good. Kim Kasaragi is validating my experiences, which makes it worse somehow.
Yeah, I mean, he heard everything you heard.
Alright, that's a goodbye then.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box read.
I'm gonna leave. Alright, there's a...
Sir, step right in. The store is open.
No, Chubby, where is it? You smiling? Who knows it's also red from the cold? Hello and hi. I'm gonna go with hello.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
She stomped her feet to feel warmer. Not really. I'm trying to piece together the puzzle of who I was. Go inside. Book has a rose, a pistol, and a half-naked dame on its cover. It's fucking hot. Give it to me. Remember my slave man surrounded by flames. Hot. Give it to me. Book about pate. Amazing. Give it to me. Book you don't really understand what it's about, nor does it seem important. Incredible. I love the unknowable knowing. Freedom and roaming upstream. But the future, the government reads your mind using radio technology. It's because that's the future that we live in. There's books here. You read books. You're a smart person. Help me out.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance.
Crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. Incredible. Are you a emo pop punk band album title from 2005?
Be welcome.
Before we go on, you seem to be well off enough. Can you give me some money?
Can you possibly not?
Oh god, I can be a hippie too. Give me money.
Sir, don't be ridiculous. I certainly will not give you money. I would be doing you a grave psychic disfavor.
A psychic disfavor? No, don't tell me that you believe that money means that you're doing
One
well
has to
mentally.
earn
What the
one's
fuck?
success,
It's worse
even
than
if one
that.
is a police officer. Handouts are nothing but manipulation. All they do is make you dependent.
Sorry, what was the name of this fucking bookstore again? Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. Oh. You are absolutely a fucking hippie.
Certainly there are good things to be said about dependence.
It would forge ties between us working people, good practice for fighting the common enemy. Okay, but here's the thing, you're also a cop, so you don't get to be involved in the struggles of the proletariat because you are selling your labor for the interests of capital in the first place.
Yeah, but the more you say
My dude.
the more you personally say communist things, the more you get to explore the thoughts of being a communist.
Do I get to be less of a cop?
You don't ever even have to solve the fucking crime.
Yay! This man won't get justice because I'm pursuing a philosophical end. I'm a powerful feudal lord. I demand tribute. This is about traditions. Kickstart. A loss of professionalism that does not represent my values. No, we're
now,
doing
hey
this.
there. Sounds like someone isn't taking responsibility for the energy they bring into this space.
You're not taking responsibility for the energy that you should be cultivating in this space for the
Fighting
first
enemy.
place.
My philosophy is everyone just getting along.
That's... I'm not going to go into my own politics in response to this question right now.
Why not?
Because it would take up another 2 hours of streaming, and I do not want to perturb the one viewer that we currently have. Love you, by the way. If she's the owner of the store, that would explain a lot.
I am.
Yeah.
The proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Voice high pitched. Sounds familiar. Talked to her before through the doorbell. Who's the little girl standing outside?
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction.
Ah.
Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
That's incredible that... God. I am drunk enough that everything that is being said feels so important, even though it's the most redundant... Like...
I mean, the way...
Communist 101... Like, villain shit.
Yeah, she's not paying her daughter to stand out there in the fucking cold.
But her politics that everyone should just get along despite believing inherently in some sort of hierarchy that precludes her from doing that work herself. She was doing great because you made an employee out of your fucking daughter.
Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
Not really.
Why not? Was she not friendly enough? Were you not compelled to talk to her?
I don't know, I just walked right in here instead.
Oh yes, okay, that makes sense. It's working then. Yeah. Do browse our book, sir.
The way you're handling her strikes me as wrong. I'm here to dismantle the free market and abolish child labor.
You must be kidding. There's nothing like that happening.
Depends how much do you pay the kid.
Good, sir. What does a young child do with money anyway? No, I save it for her as a fund. She's securing her financial future out there.
Wow, that's wonderful. Did you talk about this? Was this a consensual, like, relationship that you have with your daughter about the nature of her, like, compensation for performing labor for you? Have you explained what that means for her? There is 14-year-olds working in Alabama right now.
Yeah.
Like, they just passed a fucking law about allowing kids to work instead of going to school.
Just horrifying.
Oh my god.
I mean, you're picking up on what the people who wrote the game want you to be thinking about.
Well, I know! I stole an Ayn Rand book from a bookstore because I was just curious and I didn't want to
pay money for it.
Pay money for an Ayn Rand book.
Ayn Rand?
And one of the chapters was about defending the merits of child labor. And reading that when I was fucking like 19 and going, no, this is fucking bullshit. Like, this is the most cartoony villain shit that you can do. And then having to actually talk to people about that, like, as an adult who are also adults, so just being like, no, they're like helping out their families and stuff. It's like, well, why are their families destitute in the first place? Why do you require child labor to be a thing?
I don't know why isn't Revachol doing well? What happened that...
That's a disgraced former capital after a failed world revolution. Oh, I need to drink some fucking water.
He's like 12.
Me?
Yes, you. I want to talk about you, Kim.
I
I'm
don't
curious.
see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
Well, we're better together if we have a rapport. Come on, Lieutenant, open up a little.
That's a fair point. All right, for the good of the investigation.
You're wearing glasses.
What do you want to know?
You're wearing glasses. You don't look like other people. That's a little bit... Tell me a secret about yourself.
No.
No.
No. Okay.
Okay. Yay!
You ever talk with yourself?
What do you mean?
You know anything? You ever have conversations with, like, your brain?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, it's just me and my fucked up
just
character
you.
then,
The
I
lieutenant's
guess.
conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary.
Oh, no! Is depersonalization a trademark of the artiste?
I mean...
God damn it. Sometimes I ask my mom, like, if she ever thinks of her brain as being separate from her body, or like her body's being separate of herself, like the way that we disabled people will like plead with our body to not be hurting, or plead with our brain to do the thing, as though our brain is like separate from the consciousness in which it produces.
Separate from the consciousness.
But is it if you took your fucking memories out of your brain and put them in someone else?
Go back to this. The human of Theseus.
The human of Theseus. Anyways, we're gonna keep going. So how do you know?
What?
I can't say that it does, no. When I need to think, I just use my notebook.
You're saying your brain never just chimes in with advice or warnings or anything? No, I can't say that does. No, when I need to think, I just use my
The
notebook.
lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. We all have our different mediums. His is written. You're super lucid, yet psychedelic. You don't need office supplies to connect to your nervous system. You're special.
That's not correct. I'm a real fucking jerkwad. You're wearing glasses.
That's correct.
Yay.
You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this.
Did you ask him?
But you can't quite muster
rude
enough
question?
testosterone.
No, I said you're wearing glasses.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't. Glasses are cool, I guess.
Are they? They're mostly just cumbersome.
You could use a good, normal peer yourself.
That's off
Good. Let's change the subject. What do you want to know?
Tell me about the case. Literally anything. I can't remember a single fucking thing. Oh, I am actually curious about.
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
What do you mean?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
No. I assumed you were in on it. I don't. You know what I'm in on? Retrograde amnesia.
Better still than an imbecilic cop-off.
Cop-off?
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim.
Understood.
Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
Well, tell me anything.
Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit.
Nothing about it. Only what you told me.
Do you
before.
want me to brief you?
Brief. Yes, that sounds good.
3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a
two
report
viewers. There's
about a
someone else besides
security
you.
guard who was
Oh,
found hanged
yeah.
in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Also, yes, I was now able to mark that you might say bad words and drink on stream. And it's
Yay!
okay.
I am marking bad words and drinking on stream, but we knew that already.
A security guard or worker of some sort hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
Why do we know who anything about the caller?
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Hold on, the RCM
That's
is?
us, the Revachol Citizens Militia. We're the police in this city.
Ah, I see.
The RCM, or the Revachol Citizen Militia, is the police force you and him are part of. A self-organized peace corps of the occupied city of Revachol. The RCM operates within a legal twilight, yet its
So you're
authority is rarely questioned. It's super useful to know this.
You're not technically an arm of the state here. This is a group of people who have organized to have some kind of, like, legal or authority in here.
Yeah, but we are still
they're still
operating
functionally a
under
cop.
the assumption of a hierarchical authority between people who defend the law, which has to be decided by some governing body, and the citizenry. Like, the distinction is there functionally, and that is all that matters within a material reality.
The distinction is there functionally. You are a cop. You are
Yeah.
a cop whose job is to uphold the law. You also have a lot less power than cops in America do in this game.
Communist cop.
Yeah, you can try to be a communist cop. You can try to be a fascist cop.
You
can
can't be a communist
try to be a liberal cop.
cop, but
Yeah, you can be a communist cop.
You can quit.
All those fucking tinkies love cops. As long as they're doing communist things. Like, beating up.
That's right.
experience 10 plus, yay! Okay.
Good.
I don't know. I think it's significant that the people who made this game, who are staunch communists, chose to have a cop as the protagonist.
We start operating from a base of, like, perceived authority and the way that you assume the world to work, based on your own perception of how, like, our world works, and slowly come to the conclusions that, like, that shit fucking sucks. Oh, yes. Stuff for my headache. So I can solve
Welcome
the
to
murder.
Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
You mean this?
What are you reading? Two girls kissing.
This
The
is
gays win.
Popstars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Famous people or two girls kissing? That's crazy. That's never happened before in the history of whoever.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
I approve of this. Very futuristic. I'm a big fan of that.
No one can see you tapping the boobies on my booby mouse pad, but
I wasn't even trying to. That was just the closest surface that happened to be tits. No further questions.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo. Their logo is the bloodless rose, pure white, untouched by harm.
I had a dream about this where I came across this fucking line.
That line?
Yeah, and I had a lot of thoughts about it. Is every other rose color touched by harm? Does my character have some ideas about the purity of whiteness?
Probably.
Yep. This kid's still throwing rocks. Dude, you've been here forever. Oh, hey,
He'll
thanks.
be there forever. If there's one thing Kuno loves doing,
There are
is throwing
several
rock at
footprints in the
corpses.
mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
What kind of boots?
Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails.
Hobnail? What the fuck is a hobnail?
Isn't this something an industrial
I think
worker
their
would
nails
wear?
driven into the sole of the shoe.
Visual calculus, let's see.
What do you think you are? A super detective? You're hungover. These are just dents in the mud.
Oh, my morale's
no
so
pattern
fucked.
emerges for the time
Yeah, if you lose
being.
one more morale point, it's game over.
Is it really?
Yeah.
2 points of morale and I fucking die?
Yeah, you're the one who only put 2 points into the
You become a poop thrower under the bridge.
Here's the thing about the statistics in this game. You are like a 50-something-year-old amnesiac alcoholic cop who just tried to kill himself by drinking himself to death. You're not doing well.
By all accounts, I'm doing pretty fucking good.
What was I about to do? Oh yeah, hobnail. Hobnail boots.
Let's talk to Kim. Let's see what Kim has to say.
Yes?
Nails inserted into the soles of the boots, usually through the sides. to
There
reinforce
he still
them.
is, looking right through you
durability
with his
and
white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it
Alright,
does
hold on.
now.
Do I have to take ammonia first?
You have the ammonia, which has unlocked the check for you again. It's in your items
Oh.
here. You can use also Kim's handkerchief. in there.
There he still is.
If you want
looking
to save
right
scum it, you
through
can.
It's still
with his
low.
white eyes. The body below is
How do I save
entirely
scum?
dedicated to
Turn
that.
away and leave, then hit escape. Fuckers. Then save your save game, hard save. New save. And then if you fail, you just reload that save.
Got fucked. Fucked real bad. Got
There
so fucked.
he still is.
17%.
Right through
Plus
you
1. Has
with his
ammonia.
white eyes. The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. You manage to keep it in once.
Awesome.
The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your
You
cheeks
have-
are wet with tears.
God, this isn't even the hardest check for getting the fucking body down from the tree is the problem.
I don't think I want to be a cop anymore.
Get a hold of yourself. I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
I don't want to be a policeman anymore.
Okay, you've said it. You needed to say it. And now that you have, you need to get your shit together.
Okay.
We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to
Volumetric
do
shit
while the wind
compressor.
changes. It's pretty bad right now. Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
Where's my volumetric shit compressor? God, should I have a volumetric shift compressor?
Yeah, this doesn't really harm you to do. There's no downsides to doing this, and it's one of the shortest research times in the game.
Internalizing. Research time 30 minutes. Okay. Cool. Let's go talk to some people.
The experience of playing a point-and-click RPG. Clickety, 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 clickety.
What is this?
You are at the strike blockade. If you go...
3 idiomatics to say the damn sawmill. Workers just like you let us in. I'll fight any one of you.
Scab?
Scab? Call me tomorrow.
You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though. Maybe it's got something to do with the flask he reaches for from time to time.
I want to tell him I'm a cop.
A kind of a worm, content with mere survival. They come, they want to do our job for shittier pay, screwing over both themselves and us. Everybody loses.
Doesn't like that much.
Gotta be bloody stupid or freaking evil to scab. Or I guess scared maybe. But scared of what? Of who? Personally, I'd rather beg than scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came begging, maybe they'd have gotten something. We've explained the matters, but they don't listen. This lot would be reasonable and go home if the big guy wasn't riling them up all the time.
Can I talk to any of them? Let me get up here. Talk means door for this one. Press button behind guard. Measurehead is a powerful man.
Yay, Measurehead.
No one will get past you.
She's
Yes?
Measurehead.
Excuse me?
With the fact that his name is Measurehead.
You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
Just call him phrenologist.
A moment passes. The lieutenant glances at
Your body betrays your degeneracy.
Alright, dude.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Why is it important with the policeman to get into the harbor?
Are you admiring my morphophysiology?
He uses his skin. He lets you look incredibly homoerotic.
Must be frightening to stand in the shadow
Oh,
of this
you
racial
fuck.
pinnacle. Be calm, Sandwich. You are not in danger because you are not a threat to me.
You shouldn't be surprised that he's a racist.
If he's a racist, then he should respect my authority to, like, walk past him and get into the harbor.
He doesn't believe you have any authority because you were little and weak.
You have succumbed to Al Ghul.
Al Ghul? Isn't that the fucking shit from Batman or Superman?
You reek of it. An invisible
Batman.
sword of Al Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick. No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
If by ham sandwich he means white people, then sure. But like, I don't know what other reference ham sandwich could be towards.
I mean, Occidental, as we found out from the racist lorry driver, means white people in this universe.
What is Occidental outside of the definition given within this situation?
Does this remind you of someone? The guy down there?
Of or relating to the countries of the Occident or their peoples or culture, Western.
Oh!
Oriental.
Oh, fuck. It's just bad shit anyway.
Look at my craniology. I am the pinnacle of my haplogroup.
Dude, go back to fucking
The
4chan.
pink
What are you
blob
doing
is a
shirtless in the
bad
snow?
example, even of yours. It saddens.
Being part of the Union.
You were
Or at least
once
being
a
hired by the
noble
Union.
and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft.
None of this shit is shit that matters, dude.
You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Quakers.
Is that what we're calling all
Now
Irish
your
people?
ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture. You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor.
Wait, he's working for the Union, right? So if I press this, the scabs get into the Union, loses out on the strike.
If you also need to get into the harbor, it is there. But this is not the only way.
All right. Okay. 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 All right. All right. All right. Okay.
It is my task to keep the degenerate drunks from entering the harbor.
All right.
I would. You could talk to Manana. You could explore more.
I'm
You
gonna
could talk to the strikebreakers to find out more about them, even if you don't agree with them.
These are scammy fucking idiots. It says.
Oh.
Gri-
That guy in the middle with the green, that's the guy you can talk to.
Bastards! We have a right to work!
Fuck you, buddy.
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down. Good. We're fighting for a cause here.
Right to work! Right to work!
Y'all should understand that, like, the economic disparities that you are facing are the same side of the struggle as the unions that are striking. Is really the thing that comes down to it. Like, not just within the game, but, like, in real life, is really the thing that comes down to it.
I'm just gonna say that you should pay attention to details about this character.
I am!
I'm not gonna. I have information you don't.
So
that I
far,
don't
we
want to
have the
give to
broad
you.
shouldered alpha male turns to you, which is a characterization that my character is giving to him, but not me. Also, the
Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together.
Dude, fuck you.
Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
I don't think I am in the process of discretion here. But I am curious.
Rights of people. Rights of workers. To have gainful employment. To make a salary. And feed their families.
I love you. The rights of people to get
His manner
exploited
of
because
speaking
you
is
cannot.
wooden, the tone of voice bland and uninspired, almost as if compiling replies from a set of learned phrases.
Yeah. It's almost as if that you cannot conceive of a world in which you are not being exploited by the
What? Okay,
hierarchy.
I want to ask you a question about this, but it's gonna give away information about the game, so I can't.
You can ask it after, or later, or in general. I'm drunk,
Fair.
so ask it.
If you... Who is compelled to lead a group of scabs? Is it just some random person who's compelled to lead a group of scabs?
No, a person who is actively invested in undermining a union.
You don't know enough about this character or the situation to know why this person would be compelled to do that, but you should be concerned about who might be trying to break up a strike. And you should remember that this dude is big and beefy. And that's all
Similar
I'll say.
to the fucking asshole up top.
Define up top.
Measurehead. Well,
I'm not gonna.
all right, no more spoilers. But
But at
that is
least
that
pay
is a
attention to this
worthy question. Bland and uninspired, almost as if compiling replies from a set of learned phrases. I'm not gonna tell you that I'm undecided. I'm gonna have some...
Maybe you should ask them the questions. Like, why we're not allowed to make a living here.
Shame on you!
Straight up, why do you want to work for a place that fucking kills its
We
workers?
have families to feed, you piece of shit.
Yeah, so does he, but like through the work of a union, he's able to still feed his families while also protesting the working conditions of the company that he works for, which is why organizing is fucking important.
Oh. Who told you that the guy who died was a part of the union?
No, nobody. But he's talking to my guy Manana up on the railing. This is my response.
Yeah, that's
like
fair.
me as Possum, as a person who exists within the capitalist United States of America, and knows a thing or two about labor struggles within this so-called country.
He's talking shit about your friend Manana. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I agree with you on that front.
He's not the guy that you should be pissed about, buddy. But also know that you got some fucking shit to figure out here.
So do we, Scott.
What is a strike? It's better to ask like who these people are rather than what is.
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests.
The man runs a hand through his steadily graying military haircut. You fucking fash.
We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
It's not that they don't want work, it's just that they are protesting for a better way to work. Fuck politics, let's just all work. Dude,
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do!
You are performing this for the people who you want to be on your side.
Yeah.
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
And you're unable to breach the entrance?
Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open, and try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guard's blocking the way to the access panel. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
Have you considered storming in, like, all of you? Like, organizing a collective response to the situation that you find yourself in order to gain a outcome that benefits all of you?
Have you guys considered also striking?
God, fascists are so fucking stupid.
Why don't you go arrest them instead? I'm sure they've done plenty of criminal shit. They have that look.
God, why is everyone here fucking racist?
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now, if you can't get in anyway.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
You and the fucking... Here.
We were promised work. Main gate's locked. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either.
Why don't you just talk?
Like civilized folk, you mean? These native fucks don't understand civilized.
Piece of shit!
It would be better for the neighborhood if you
Kim's
went
like,
home,
will you please
at
shut
least
the
for now.
fuck up?
If you...
No! They will give up. Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I'm trying to meet their fat boss.
The characterization of union leaders as being bloated, fucks don't have the interest of the workers at heart, is something that have come up against, like, modern unions that have somewhat been in the pockets of the companies that they're trying to strike against. Let me put it a better way. The militarism of unions, like the ones that existed in Harlan County, like the ones that the IWW is trying to build, like the ones that actually went in and set fire to the fucking property of the people who own the businesses that were trying to kill their family, has been lost for a moment of decorum that ultimately serves the interests of the companies in which you were trying to organize against. Let me talk to my boy again. I fucking love him. He's so right about everything.
You might have to complain to him about being a cop.
You a scab now?
I'm not a scab, I'm a cop.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money. Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
Welcome to Martinez investigating a murder.
Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
It's actually very fun and easy.
I don't believe you. Post Laventurier said the same thing. They tried to get me to be their postman. So fun, so easy, they said. It's just walking.
That's what they tell you about fucking working at Amazon. If you are thinking about being a delivery person at Amazon or at like a DSP, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're welcome. Don't fucking do that. I hope that you can hear the disdain and actual fucking hatred I have in my voice for working for an Amazon DSP. Don't fucking do that. It's not worth it. The pay might be good, but it's not fucking worth it.
It wasn't. I'm doing much better here at the harbor. Being an honest union man with a lot of free time on his hands.
Can I? I'm gonna ask the fucking guy for money.
Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out.
We love the prole. Even.
The coin lands into your hand as if it has always belonged there. The swallow returns.
Jimmy has found a straw. Appreciated.
Always glad to help out the RCM. Shame I can't do more. Things are meager at the moment due to... You know, the winter's fat is slowly running out and all. Still better than scabbing, though.
Union's problems getting by?
Nothing to worry about, really. The jam's a bit of a mess, cargo can't get in or out. The rationing is a bit stricter is all. Supplies should last a strike, though.
You're a little bit healthy now.
I'm always glad to help out when possible. Not like these slithering scabs.
I need to know what's behind these gates. I'm exploring. What's the strike about? Well, what is the strike about anyway?
You know, serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss and are on a better footing with the organization.
I need to know what's behind these gates. I'm exploring.
My friend, I respect the right to roam. The open range awaits.
Does it mean you'll let me through the gate?
I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
Oh well. I will have you know, dear viewers, that I just tried to open a bottle that did not have a cap upon it.
Alright, maybe drink some water.
What are you, God? Shut up. Thank
If
you
it's
for
so
getting the
simple,
water. I
why
really
didn't you
appreciate
spend
it.
one of the gods moving away?
We're back to playing Disco Elysium with me, Possum, my partner here, Magpie, and Trash Panda is presumably going to bed at a reasonable hour. But we're here, trying to get past a strike that is happening within the realm of Disco Elysium. I'm drunk.
Yeah.
I am drunk.
Yeah.
And I apologize in advance and posthumously. Not posthumously, I didn't die. Post is... I'm drunk. I am sorry. 2.5 meter tall Simony supremacist up there? Right. Okay. I
Then
guess.
press the button to unlock the door.
Uh-huh.
Then go past him again.
Okay.
And you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
I fucking love you, Manana. Manana? Manana. Manana. Ah, gotcha. Thanks.
The man whispers a jaunty tune. A coastal breeze ruffles his hair.
Nice talk. Auto saving. I'm just gonna walk right past you, dude.
Last we saw, your race was being superseded by the Semen. That is right. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races.
Why do you have
to
a
great
fucking
world
phrenologist,
war.
racist piece of shit, guarding your
Bring your
bullshit?
troops to the Seminine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you.
Why does your ass look so cute?
The
Shut the
walls will
fuck
be
up.
lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
There may be a peaceful solution to this. You could internalize Measurehead's race theory, he would take you as one of his own.
Wouldn't that mean I have to become a 70s supremacist myself?
Not as such. What you do with a mastery of advanced race theory is up to you. You could reject the findings, sure, or accept them and become an advanced racist.
Low. High percentage of being a white supremacist or a low percentage of kicking his ass.
Racists are
what
generally
are their
not
fucking
very
tattoos
good
about?
examples of their race. I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt.
You sure I'm not craniometrically superior to you?
You exhibit forward projection of the jaw, indicative of schizophrenia and sexual inaccountability. From a purely aesthetic standpoint, the dimple in your jaw makes you look like a baby.
Yeah, what else?
It is impossible to see any more of your bone structure. It is covered in the ravages of Al-Ghul. From what remain of your features, I can see flesh. This leads me to conclude you are not a police officer. You are a common criminal, an offspring of murderers and sailors from your racial heritage is uninteresting. It is the same as all Revacholians. Your parents and their parents made the decision to reproduce while under the influence of Al-Ghul. That is the only reason you are here.
Listen, buddy, try drinking alcohol once or twice in your life. It's actually pretty cool and one of the first things that human beings do when creating a culture.
He's right there. It's almost impossible to get it on unless you're both drunk. It's too scary when people are sober.
Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little
Race
to do
enigma.
with this. The
What
race
the
enigma
fuck?
runs much deeper than that.
Maybe you still serve them. How does that factor into your life?
Mr. Claire is a man of vision.
Mr.
and means.
Claire.
He has the will to confront polycultural capital. Something your race, naivistic communists, never did.
Dude, shut your fuck up.
Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race.
My
failure.
jam is a mysterious force
It is
thing.
lax and moronic.
Enough of this.
He looks toward the harbor, motionless.
Leave. Do that.
Volumetric ship compressor. Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels.
I see. My brain is fucked. I can forget it too? I can just be like, nah, actually, I'm gonna fucking... No, I'm gonna implode, really, is the thing about that. Okay, cool. I'm gonna... escape. I'm gonna save game. Save. And then I'm gonna
Your
kick the
race
shit out of you.
descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
How did this happen? Your little fist is in his giant hand, and he's squeezing it. It hurts.
You must be out of your mind, degenerate drunk. Say it. I am a degenerate.
Your fist cracks in his hand like a ripe apple. Pain shoots up into your brain as he's twisting it more and more.
The words to the song have changed. Say, I am a violent drunk.
No, fuck you.
Your hand twists in his grip and the pain blinds you. Still you press the words out of your swollen mouth.
Good. Now leave before you humiliate your homoerotic organization any further.
Just become a racist right after that? No. How the fuck am I supposed to walk
Your
right past him?
descent has only
Just
worsened
just
since I
tell him that I'm a
last saw
fucking
you.
racist?
You have really let yourself go.
I got 1 health and 1 morale.
You should explore some more.
I am doing badly.
I promise there's another way over. It's just not super close to here.
Okay. Let's get down here. Do some actual sleuthing and not turn to racism as the thing that we should believe to get what we want, actually, in fact. God, I'm doing so badly.
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea.
It is
It looks as
11.
if it's been reassembled
20.
piece by piece, secured and mounted in
11:30 in the
the air
morning?
with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
Time. You're gonna. Kim wants to talk with you at like 1, but like.
Oh god.
You still. There's like. You have the whole day and night to
Ah.
do this. Like there are days in this game, but you have like time to do this. You don't need to have it all figured out immediately.
No, I assumed that this would be like fucking a 3-hour game.
It's you're being
I'm being
sarcastic.
facetious.
Okay.
I am sorry.
Hey Jimmy, I love you so much. There's so much shit
Up
in
in
my
the air, the aid of numerous ropes and rods. Who is
A
this?
silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads,
Felipe.
I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippine
Jimmy
kings
up
of
there.
Revachol,
Jimmy's up
son
here.
of
I'll have
Philip
you know,
the
dear
Second,
viewers, that Jimmy is
opulent,
up here
father
right
of Philip
now.
the Fourth,
He's up
the
here.
insane.
A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, I am Felipe III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippine kings of Revachol, son of Felipe II, the opulent father of Felipe IV, the insane. What did this king do? Isn't even.
Even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy.
In what
Well,
way?
he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy. During the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola. Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber.
It's like
where
doing
he
a history
stored
check in D&D.
unfathomable wealth.
Yeah.
Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices. He called it the Sol Aurum. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon. Instead
Hustler
of a bed,
style.
like a normal person.
Is this in the 90s?
It's in alternate history where disco is dying.
And Hustler is there? And, like, 90s slang is there?
There's like a whole thing where you can collect what's clearly like a Slavic windbreaker set.
Jimmy, what do you think about this? He's nuzzling my hand as we speak.
I mean, I think they even tell you at some point that Disco's like 20 years dead.
Oh, so we're
Disco
like
started 20 years ago.
so we were in the 90s.
We're in a weird alternate timeline that's heavily inspired by Europe in the 90s. I mean, like, where's my phone?
A deplorable farce. No wonder everything went to shit.
But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
The what now?
You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry. He was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy.
Ah, the sneef.
Not just any nose candy, though. We're talking Royal Philippian Blow, allegedly twice as potent as the stuff you find nowadays. And purple. Philippian cocaine was purple.
Was purple! Okay, where's he buried now?
Beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum.
What happened to the statue?
The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn of the century revolution, when Martinez was leveled. Most historians think the coalition's hasty landing may have ultimately saved the statue. If the communards had more time, they would have reduced it up to even finer pieces.
Who's the money?
Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city. The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit.
Oh, that's brilliant, so funny and nihilistic.
People in Martinez tend to disagree, as do many prominent art critics and thought leaders with more nuanced social awareness than the young ironists.
This just in, irony for the sake of irony with no substance beneath it will just turn into shit like South Park.
Philip III, the squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him in
Hoi
death.
polloi?
Not that he ever did in life either.
Yeah, alright. Well, thank you for teaching me about all this bullshit. I say as I listen to Behind the Bastards on like Tsar Nicholas II. Alright, what the fuck am I doing? What are my goals? I still have to inspect the victim's body. Ah! Oh! A neat thing. Oxidizing for some use. Oh!
An
Incredible.
inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old
fucking
shack.
figure it out. Even I can figure this out, and I'm
Because there's
drunk.
a secret door
Good.
hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly.
Pull
There
it
it
off the
is.
side.
You see a shabby little door.
A shabby little door. So unceremonious. Hello, Jimmy.
Hello, Jimmy. Hold hand.
There it is. You see a shabby little door.
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
You've been waiting for this all fucking day for like 2 hours since you met me here. Let's go inside. Ah, wonderful. Let's get to the bottom of this then, shall we? It's cured though. You can use that for salami. Or perhaps even pepperoni. Chorizo? Not chorizo.
I mean, chorizo is pork.
Yeah, but it's not really cured, it's just seasoned to hell and back.
Yeah.
I was too busy talking about chorizo for me to actually internalize the little note that was on the screen. I'm doing great. Yes? No? Okay. Yes? No?
That's
Okay. Yes?
down.
No? Okay. I gotta get down here. Half full of rainwater. Someone's living here. Fuck! Get fucked up! Here's the bone yellow
Be
powder.
still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you. There's a good vague way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean.
Are you?
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. However, see that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
This ladder or this ladder?
The one
this
you already
ladder.
went up and came back down. That one. That's
I can't take the amphetamines.
not in front of Kim.
No. Wait. There's gonna be another place over here. Ah. No.
Oh yeah, you have to notice something. Your mouse is so close to it. What's that thing hanging on the railing?
Go, get back up there, get back up there. Thank you. You're literally the Kim to my fucking whoever this guy is. I pressed the shirt. Come on. Tell me about the shirt.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here.
Look, someone's this cloak behind.
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment.
Awesome.
You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
Low.
The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for it?
Super easy jump. That's barely the height of an entire person. You could just like sit on the edge and then just like
doesn't seem
it'll be
too
fine.
dangerous.
No, he's gonna insist
2
on running
meter
and jumping.
stops. Whenever you're ready to do it, I'll be right behind you.
If you go even over here, you don't even have to. It's
The cloak
easy.
looks like a bag of
easy.
goodies floating
Easy.
in the
I'm gonna eat
Yeah, but you
so much shit.
You gave yourself a fucking 1 in physical
I
activity.
gave myself a 2. Thank you very
have
much.
a 1 in savoir-faire because it's shoes you're wearing.
No. That's still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast. You're a boxer. And you...
Damage morale?
Despair
No.
creeps into you. Getting fat on your weakness. Whatever noble intentions you once had as a police officer, it's eating them all up now. You're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right?
Seriously, running ash just to get like horses hang on trees and quitting. Fuck you. Oh, I don't agree with any of this.
Fuck me? Please leave the rage you have for after we finish the investigation.
Nothing you can say would make you feel any better now. Cop gives up the detective genre for social realism. Another police officer resigned from the RCM following a nervous breakdown.
Yep.
He now lives under a bridge, drinking and occasionally throwing excrement at passers-by, shouting, "I never loved that woman." When asked to comment, former colleagues objected to the theory that his psychological disintegration was precipitated by his wife leaving him. It's because the Furrows lost that match, said
saved.
Captain Ptolemy
There was an
Price,
autosave.
once the man's
Until I got
superior
that
officer.
fucking 8%.
It's because he couldn't get a big gun from acquisitions, and anyway, police work really burns you out after a while. Satellite officer Jean-Vic Mayer, the deranged former cop's partner, commented. Sergeant Matt Torson, another former colleague, did not propose any theories, merely saying whatever happened to him wasn't about birds. He got fucked, that's all.
Okay.
The wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance over the container yard. Then he turns back to the sad piece of fabric flapping in the wind.
What are we doing? We're awfully close to breaking into the industrial harbor. They're bound to have information for us. Or it could be that we are just exploring. The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for it? Well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2 meter stops.
That's
Whenever
6
you're ready
feet.
to do
That's
it,
not
I'll
bad.
be right behind you.
Literally fucking easy.
The cloak looks like a bag of goodies floating in the wind. Who knows what its pockets may hide?
Hit leave for a second. Go into your inventory and take off your shoes.
Hello?
Or at least go into your inventory and look at your shoes. -1 savoir-faire.
Can I put 2 into physique? You know what?
It's bottom row.
I want to put 2 into physique or psyche just in case I don't fucking. Savoir-faire.
What's the other item that's giving you a -1?
My pants.
Maybe? I mean, you can take those off too. Oh, damn.
I'm gonna go up in my psyche and then take my fucking pants off. Cum stained party pants, dude. Come on.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught.
It's
in the
still
railing.
low. It's
No one has
28%.
claimed it for
But
their
come on.
own.
I think I fucking failed it.
You can tell because it turns red
No,
slightly. when
no,
it fails and green
that's
slightly.
still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast. You're a boxer. You could have died there. Shit.
Hey, what happened?
Alright, Kim, I just can't do it right now.
I understand. We can always come back when you are feeling better.
Okay.
It's just a
Do you
cloak
want to
after all.
reload or you want to try a different way?
I'm gonna reload. Danley rambling. Oh! Did it?
As you leap in the air, a chilly breeze engulfs you,
Critical success. You just
sharpening
got
your
this
senses.
game's equivalent of a nat 20 on that.
Close your eyes, let your senses take in the world around you.
Ankles tingling from the
Healed
tension,
morale.
blood roaring in your ears. You are ready for your rendezvous with the concrete pavement below.
Continue the voice of the salty air.
As the concrete floor welcomes you, you realize it's been a while since you felt so alive. Alert, capable. Must be the adrenaline.
I knew you could do it. My climbing down might not have been as disco as your jump, but at least we can explore the harbor now.
With your feet firmly planted on the concrete, the noise of the harbor rushes back in.
Who the fuck is this guy? It's the boss? Seems like the boss.
Before you is a walrus of a man seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you. With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you.
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi.
Dubois.
It's good of you two to stop by. Please, have a seat.
tiny chair opposite his giant
I'm
desk.
Everard Clare, head of the Debarders Union here in Martinez. I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
You go ahead, detective.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
I understand.
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take a seat. I insist. Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
I'm gonna try to wink back.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world.
I lose health from sitting in this
violating
shitty
your backside.
fucking chair.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners.
Dude,
It
who
pains
are
me
you?
to
I know
say.
that, like...
He's the head of the union.
I've got thoughts. I'm parsing through them right now. I'll get there. But right now...
This should take care of that nonsense.
He points to a giant novelty check on his desk. It's absolutely comically large.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
I feel like you're bribing me.
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
Is there anything you'd like to say to me? Or
No.
No. Yeah, thanks.
don't mention it. But also don't forget it. I'm just kidding, of course.
He's not.
Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun. The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only two words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun. When he said, "Don't worry," he actually meant, be very worried.
How do you know about my lost gun?
I know everything, Harry. Right now, I know that you're worried.
How do you
Don't
know
be
my name
worried.
is Harry?
Everything's going to be all right. It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
Dude, I don't like you.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
Officer, we will deal with this later. We don't need Mr. Clare's help with this.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
All I have left is to fucking lose my composure.
Yep.
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun and those children are gonna shoot themselves with it.
So what? Men can cry too.
You want to cry? God, you're weak. Whatever you do, don't cry. He'll think you're disgusting.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps repeating. What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
There are no hairs. Like my just keeps sliding to the chair like a jello shot. Do I dissociate, or do I just like comically kind of slide down the chair, just like?
I think you should comically slide down the chair. I think that would be very funny.
Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
You said that perfectly with the voice acting.
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him.
Oh yeah, man,
He's
I'm
Mr. Dubois.
fucking great. Seriously uncomfortable. I could use a glass of water. I'm melting.
Don't be dramatic. I can see your condition isn't terminal.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder
God, I'm such a
investigation.
pathetic, sopping wet little man.
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer questions.
Ah, the fucking portraits are just incredible.
Reaction speed.
Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everard, I call you Harry.
Say my name.
My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
I think the odds of that are very low.
It might be a good idea to hide your confusion. I mean, see what his get.
So good to hear that, Harry. Apparently my sources were wrong. However, if you did have a spot of memory trouble, I could help you out. With my big fat folder.
Words flow like a river of honey from his lips.
What
I guess word has already reached him. No matter. No harm done.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
Don't just jump to the folder. That's not smart. Shows you're on the edge. Do some probing first.
Ah, this? My friends in your organization gave it to me, Harry.
This translates into, haha, you guys are so corrupt.
I find that very suspicious. May I have a look?
I'm afraid this is meant for union eyes only, Mr. Kitsuragi. I'm sure you understand. Please continue, Harry.
We're gonna talk about the hanging now.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to discuss it with you. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me.
So there's a but.
But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines. Incredibly talented at opening doors.
Is that true? Are we door-opening machines? I don't think I've opened a door this entire game.
You've let a pallet fall. Does that count as opening a door when you got the secret door? Oh, you opened the secret door. I guess
I opened the door to get out of my apartment and the door to leave the hostel.
And I'm sure you're going to open this one with flying colors, Harry. This really is very simple, and there's nothing shady about it.
I don't trust you.
An excellent opportunity presents itself, sire. You could win the trust of the arch-liar, pretend to play into his hand. Then, should you wish, bend his efforts towards your own.
Why don't you just open it yourself?
Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do. You look like you could run around all day.
You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. So what will it be, Harry? Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done and we can take our friendship to the next level.
We're gonna make out!
You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real free thinker too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. One last thing, Harry. Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door. Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate. Here, you're one of us now. A real red and white Union man. Take care, Harry.
A taxidermy fish that tells time. Of fucking course. Oh my god, I am so... Whoa. Strange buzzing sounds. Door's gonna be locked. Someone's got the machine on. Is there not another way to get in here?
A locked door that you couldn't access that was near Measurehead is on the other side of this room.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, "Tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change."
Can I do that?
Yeah.
The machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move.
Challenging. Let your muscle memory dial a random number. Let's just see what happens.
Your fingers run over the
Nailed
dial
it.
pad. 005. That's the dialing code for Revachol. 4952. And a moment of hesitation before entering the final numbers. 993. Calling. Calling.
It's calling.
Still calling.
It's still
Then-
calling.
Video Revachol, 24-hour video rental. You rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lemmy. How may I help you?
Lemmy! He plays bass.
Video Revachol is a 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lemmy.
What's this place to me?
Sir, I don't know. It's a video rental. Maybe you rent videos here. Maybe you call to extend your rental period? Do you need to extend your rental period?
Sarah Dubois, do you have anything in my name?
Let me fire up the machine. Dubois. Dubois. Here we are. You haven't rented anything in 5 years, but you still have a copy of Blue Ocean Hell from November 46. Whoa, not a fun film, that one.
Ah.
If
Okay,
you can,
thanks.
return it to us on the corner of Voyager and Maine.
Voyager and
On
Maine.
the corner of Voyager and Maine, a large neon sign hangs on the side of a building. Video Revachol, 24 hours. It's raining and there is almost no traffic on the street. A woman's footprints in the mud lead away from the front door. Tiny heels tiptoeing down the road. Beautiful steps, light-footed with a lifetime ahead of them. You look up and the air seems to grow darker. The call is terminated by the other party. You're left with the discomforting sound of the disconnect tone.
On the other side of this, you say. Oh. Model name is on the back. Board with all the flyers. Oh. So I've gotten in there. And I can go back in. Let me talk to him.
You see a young man on a balcony nursing
Oh, it's a balcony. I
cigarette.
thought it was a place.
His eyes have
Under
been
there.
following you for a while.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
Ah. He's gay. Like me. My shirt is also unbuttoned on my frame.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
Is it really that important?
Actually, the gendarmerie really needs to...
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
Good view of the Williams backyard. Can you tell me anything about the hanging?
I'd even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme. Do you have an estimate of when the body will be taken away?
We will remove the body as soon as possible. Now tell us, where were you last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
Wait, is someone else investigating the lynching?
Did I? Did you?
No, not you. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
So he told me to pay attention to the build of the scab leader.
Yeah. Yes, yeah.
Last week? I don't know. Look.
Last week.
Remember the
He's an
body's been
actor
on for 7 days.
declaiming a soliloquy. See how you hang on his every word?
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over.
Is it a gay friend? God,
It was
it's a
my
gay
Sunday
friend.
friend.
Oh, a gay friend.
A Sunday friend. How intriguing.
What's his real name? Did he say anything? You guys asked if he did see anything. You don't have to ask his whole name.
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. In the neighboring windows, you can see faint reflections of his silhouette, all from different angles.
Where's my gun? I wonder immediately. Union? Local, I saw you with it before you passed out. The Whirling's absent bartender. You must also select the local pawn shop. Tell me your name.
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
God, that's redundant.
That's definitely not his real name.
No, of course not. Could you please lower your voice?
He scans the courtyard, silent like the bottom of a well, every sound captured and reflected back.
No. We won't. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
I could try.
This isn't the place or time for questions. Who knows who might be watching from the distance, hidden behind the curtains?
Hey, what's so many things we kick in? Can we get somewhere else?
For a moment, the man on the balcony seems almost vulnerable. Something moves in the depths of his feline eyes, compassion and a hint of understanding.
I am sorry, but I really don't have the information you're looking for.
His voice is soft and deliberate with the flicker of his wrist and cigarette sailing over the rail.
Hold on, what's that? For a split second, his hand lingers, as though gesturing towards a stone placed right next to the front door. It's a sign.
Good luck with the investigation.
He walks away. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. There's a stone right next to the front door. It's that stone. Continue.
He's gone. No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself.
Anything important to say anyway?
He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case. He did leave us a sign. Did you see that? He wanted to draw our attention to that stone right over there.
This one. This stone.
If we find a way inside the building, we can ask around for his apartment.
Great, let's do that. Alright. I feel good stopping hither. It's been another hour and a half. It's been almost 4.5 hours of me playing this game. That's a lot. I'm thoroughly involved. I am absolutely sucked into the story and everything else that's happening to this shitty fucking man.
It's a good story. Like, that's part of what's so compelling about it is you kind of can't stop watching this fucking train wreck from happening.
Yeah. Yeah. But God, it gets me into a fucking mindset, and I'm not stoked about it.
Yeah. I mean, it's a weird vibe in the way. I don't know how to put it. It's a world full of very cynical and scared people, and part of what the journey of this game is about is finding the hope in it. And finding out what's still good, and we're still in the part of the game that's establishing how much it sucks.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to get too specific because I'll get into spoiling shit that'll be more fun to discover yourself. But, yeah.
This is fun. This is cool.
I do want to make sure we do more of this, because I am having fun.
I would absolutely like to do more of this. If everyone else, if the one single viewer who may or may not be the same person who was watching 2 hours ago wants me to come back and talk about politics with Trash Panda and Magpie.
Yeah, I would like to do that.
I'm gonna do it anyway. I don't care what anyone else thinks. I'm gonna do it anyway. This has been fucking awesome. Thank you for having me on your streaming channel to talk shit about stuff and things, and also showing me Homestuck gifts that I haven't seen in probably a decade.
That's what Homestuck is for, making you think about shit that you were thinking about in high school and then going, oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. Alright, well, just gonna do one of these. Well, yeah, I saved. Confirm. And thanks.
Yeah, we'll catch you soon.
I love you.
Love you too.
I love you.